And I just was told, thank you, Clint, for telling me I've been doing all this and there's been no sound. Holy moly. All right, so let me restart the introductions here. My name is Airtail Barricade Cyber. I'm going to have to go clip all of that intro out. We are playing Red versus Blue with Matt Lee from PAX 8, everybody. Um, he is very new to the ThreatGen application of Red versus Blue. I'll just start off a little bit of a promo here. If you don't know what Red versus Blue is, you want to learn more about it. I do have a brand new referral link in the description. So go in there, check out, sign up underneath our referral code. It'd be greatly appreciated. But with that said, like I said, Matt Lee will be playing the blue team. I will be doing the red team because I definitely need more practice with the red team in the competition coming up with the big 8x8, I think is what it's being called, with a big tournament with ThreatGen. So if you're not subscribed to ThreatGen's channel, definitely do that and get tuned up. So there's going to be a ton of stuff that will be going. I'm just going to tell Matt to fire it off or go cleared hot. Cleared hot, Matt. Let's go. So again, Matt Lee will be doing blue team. I think this is the second, third time playing this game. Um, I'm definitely not a noob, but I am very much a noob on the red team operation. So we're going to be definitely doing that. So if you're watching Matt Lee's stream or if you're watching mine, let's do a general thing, please. No spoilers. Don't go over to him saying what I'm saying or come here saying what he's saying. We just want to be nice and clean, right? So, and when we start this thing off, this thing right now, I have 5 threat actors. My complete rig is at a level 1, and it is now my turn. So when we come here into our action tree, we can start seeing everything we can do. Um, Before we can do host scans and campaign attacks and spirit stitching and everything like that, change locations, we have a tiered approach that we have to do. And of course, there is that clock, right? So we have 2 minutes that I got to go through. So I don't know which, granted, as a threat actor coming into your particular network, we don't know what the landscape is, right? So we got to figure out what's the best way that we're going to go and try to figure some stuff out, right? Definitely we want to do some O nesting. Um, Definitely want that. I don't know if I want to do any physical recon or if I want to be like a You know what? Let's do that. Let's act like a typical threat actor um in this in a real world scenario. So let's do recon. Let's try to stay off of on-prem, right? So let's do some research. Let's do some electronic social engineering. Let's see. I have two more threat actors I can still use. Tracy Endicott or Tracy Sheffield. And my other Siri phone is going stupid. Let's do some more research and persistence maybe. Persistence will come in later. You know, once you've popped a machine, you'll definitely get there. I'm seeing a couple of questions in the chat. Just give me 1 second because my turn is almost up, and I want to make sure I get all of my moves in um, before my turn is over. You know what? Let's do default credentials. That looks good. So that's one turn. When I look at my action tree, you know, I got ONS Recon. I got one person that's going to take 2 turns. Research electronic social engineering, which is part of the spear phishing thing. That'll take 2 people 2 turns, and default credentials will be 2 people under 1 turn. So we're going to end our turn. While we're waiting, I'll go and look at it. The link Eric provided is multi-seat license for business. I'll get the link for individuals here in a bit. Okay. Not really sure. Oh, hey, Clint. Okay. No worries, man. No worries. Casual Joseph, persistence. Yes, we will be. We're going to look at persistence. So, ideally, when we're looking at this, we're going to try to say, okay, we we got to at least find out what the threat landscape is before we can even get persistence, right? So, at least that's a mindset that I'm going to go with right now. Again, I've only played Red Team a couple of times. My being DFIR, Digital Forensic Incident Response, I definitely am more of a blue teamer. Definitely coming in after it's hit the shit has hit the fan. So that's kind of where I live in. But I know a fair amount about red teaming, especially with the bug bounties and pen testing that we've done. So research default credentials succeeded. Now, if I remember right, I can do that again and up my intelligence on that. I believe. Yeah, because a couple of times you can, there's like a progress bar that we'll see if I last that long against Matt. Um, but persistence is 4. Yeah, we'll do persistence. We'll do that. And we'll kick that back over to him. That's weird. So this may be something I have to bring up to Clint. So normally when it's not our turn, we can still look at the action tree, but for some reason I cannot see the action tree anymore when it's not my turn. Oh yeah, so here we go. So here's our progress bar, right, where we can, that's cool. I can actually put this in my queue from the skills level. So that's cool. So default credentials enabled. I guess I've already maxed that out. CSRF. So I may actually be able to do that from right here and be good to go. That's pretty cool. How do I get out of? Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's weird. I cannot click on the action tree or my network. All right, so that's done. My onus is done. Now we're done. I definitely want to start doing some host scans. Definitely scan their internet, see what's going on. So I still have 2 hackers out of 5 that I can leverage. Let's see. I'm not sure. Yeah, there's like electronic social engineering. You can definitely go up. Maybe the default credentials was a one time, and that's the maximum capability. Maybe until we update the rig. Um, Again, that's definitely not as advanced in the red side of this one. Let's see, I still got 2 minutes. I definitely want to see. Still got research and persistence. I don't want to really worry about IDS yet. I definitely will want that shortly. If I know Matt, he's probably going to be putting a bunch of EDR in there. Um, you know, incorrect access control. I think that will be good. I think that will be good. Cool. So I actually clicked on that and that took it away. Awesome. That's cool to know. Learn something new. James, yep. Human social engineering. Um, that's really, James, that's really good if we're going to be using that leverage for if we're going to be doing physical. But at least for this round, playing against Matt Lee, I want to completely stay off the grid, or not off the grid. I want to definitely stay remote. And I just want to try that. Um, let's see how that kind of goes. So we'll see how that is. Clint, I'm not sure if you're watching, but if not, then I will send this over to you. But for some reason, when it's not in our turn, we can't see the action tree. But whatever. All right, cool. So I've got one threat actor back in my action log. We're still, researching access control, researching persistence, which is good. Nothing, of course, in the queue itself. So Matt just reported the same. So yeah, you see it too. Okay, thank you. Yeah, see, I was messing with it earlier, and I thought it was just my situation. I was going to test it out a couple more times, Clint, to see. Sorry, Clint, one of the developers. Um, is in the chat kind of hanging out with us a little bit today. So I do appreciate his attendance here. Um, oh, it's your fault. See, you're supposed to blame your minions, man. You're supposed to blame it. So, all right. So we'll go ahead and end that turn because we're going to go ahead and do a port scan. Essentially, we see a couple of IP addresses. We don't know what they are. So we're going to start doing essentially a port enumeration and trying to see what are these things, so that way we figured out our ports 443, 80, 5200, 3389, which is the ransomware deployment protocol, right? So blame Carl. Yep. James, we know you are a simply cyber folk. LinkedIn user hi boss. I'm not sure if that's actually one of my guys or my son playing around. I don't know. Go find out. I'm pretty sure the random select. Gotcha. Oh, hey, Clint, if you're still here, Clint, let me know. I noticed another thing in the UI while I'm waiting on my turn to get back over. When you're going in, you try to pick random. Random doesn't work anymore. So, um, sorry, this live stream of learning red team and submitting support tickets. So, all right. So first port scan is done. Access research is done. Cool. Oh, so we do have a Windows computer. Very, very nice. So yeah. Odo. Okay, reporting. Yep. All right. So now that we do know it's a Windows computer, we are going to try to do a service enumeration. And let's go ahead and do port scans of these other two while we're at it. And let's start seeing what these other two devices are. Now, one cool thing that I learned that we can actually move these things. You can't move this when you're on the red team or on the blue team because it's a fixed map, right? But as we are trying to figure out what these things are, we're allowed to move these things around on the map, which is very, very cool because the game will just kind of dump them anywhere. And it's nothing against the game, right? It's just like, hey, here's her bunch of stuff. You figure it out. Just like, you're a threat actor getting inside of a network, right? So it's pretty cool that way. So if we go back over to our skills, because Matt is very new to this game altogether, I am going to try to do my best and not just rapid fire hit turns at him. I'm just going to try to give him a few minutes to kind of get his bearings right. If you ever talk to Matt, I give him a bunch of trash, but I do love the dude. He's pretty cool folk. So I definitely don't want to just beat him up on this thing, right? Especially with, I think, this being his second or third time actually playing the game and just kind of messing around. So, yeah, we definitely got incorrect access control. But I do think I want to do the electronic social engineering one more time, and then I'm going to actually spin up a phishing campaign. I think. Um, I think that would be good. So we'll kick this thing back over to him. We'll see, if I get service enumeration on that one Windows computer, if what's what these other two devices may end up coming back as, and kind of go from there. Like I said, the phishing attempt I think is going to um, definitely bear some interesting fruit. I got 4 people in here. Yay! I'm pretty impressive this late at night. Oh, that's what it was. Weak passwords. That's what I was wanting to research. Dadgummit. All right, so full recon is done. That's been completed. So yep. So see, we got an actual Step 57. This is a network device. This is a Windows computer. All right, so skills. You know what? How much? Oh, let me go back up to this. So spear phishing attack. So this is literally 3 people, 3 turns to get spun up. So that's going to take a bit, right? So we're going to go ahead and add that. Let's enhance our weak passwords. Can I do weak passwords twice? No, I can't. I didn't think I could. Oh, I don't have the resources for it anyway. Okay. Yeah, because that's 2 people, 1 turn. Okay, cool. All right, so in my action queue, we're going to start spinning up the spear phishing attack and then research weak passwords. Um, cool. So go ahead and end that and send that back over to Matt. How's everybody doing tonight? It is crazy that this is not showing up properly. Interesting. All right, so we got that, we got that. If I open this up, yep, it does bring that up. That's what I thought. All right, so it is my turn. And I'm just gonna try to let some other folks know we're playing. All right. All right, so that's completed. Yay! I got an award of elite password cracker. Ooh, I'm elite now. So that is service. What is still okay? So that's still creating my spearfishing campaign. Excelente. I'm not doing anything physical, social engineering. Now I think I'm curious if uh, Interesting. So here's the one thing I don't understand, and it's going to take a little bit more practice for me. So, I got the email phishing campaign, which I think is what I'm firing off now, right? Spear phishing attack. Hmm. I don't know if I do that and then I do the email or so. I don't know. Interesting. Again, just learning this thing, right? So let's see. What can I do? Two people. Yep. So let's do some network fuzzing. Let's see what may be there. We're gonna go for it. Let's see what's in the comments here. Okay, reporting all good here. Excited to see what you could teach me about red teaming in this game. I'm new to it. Yeah, absolutely. So LinkedIn user, sorry I don't know who you are, but um, I'll definitely do my best. Again, this is the first time I'm really playing red team in the ThreatGen game. Again, reference the link down in the description if you're interested in purchasing this game. It's pretty cool. Sorry, my puppies are going nuts. But it's interesting to see how they really straighten. That's right. I keep forgetting I can't click on action tree. Okay, I'd go for the extra hackers as early as possible. That's a good tactic, Joseph. I'll have to remember that. Um, very, very good tactic. How much? Just out of curiosity. I mean, it's not like I could do anything, but um, so to recruit hackers, it takes 2 existing for 3 turns. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. I guess that's like the blue side of the where you go to recruit. You increase budget. You just don't know exactly how many you're going to get. So that's interesting. Okay. You get 3 extra, I'm pretty sure, or 2. I'm not positive. Yeah, I'll definitely spin that up here in a minute. But I think I'll have to wait for the fears spearfishing campaign to get that one done and completed through, right? So the next one, this spearfishing should come through, should be done, plus my fuzzing of the network devices that I already see should be completed as well. And that's really for my network device right here, trying to see if there's any extra stuff here. I'm going to assume maybe this guy is a remote user. That's what I'm thinking, maybe. I don't know. Ooh, new vulnerabilities found. Successful new vulnerability. Found at least one new vulnerability. So that was a good move. Oh, look at that. I actually popped this guy. I wonder how I popped him already. So this one's got a heap overflow, stack overflow, and XSS. See, and this is why you definitely don't want to, go too deep on one specific research, right? Because you can go all deep on, a couple of them and not get very far. Um, this was definitely. I'm pretty sure we're going to see more incorrect access controls. We do see that a lot, even in the CISO series that have been going out, right? So um, that'll be good. So what can we do here? Um, so we can cover our tracks, exfiltrate data, which pretty much means steal the data off of there, right? Now harvest the credentials, host scan, install distributed malware, install ransomware, and exfil data. What's the difference from exfiltrate data? Isn't that the same freaking? Okay, so that goes through malware. Chance of successful social engineering attack. This. That's interesting that this game calls that two different things. So, hmm, okay. Well, nevertheless, I definitely want to harvest some credentials. Let's see if we can get. And I'll throw one more week. Oh, that takes two people. Oh, these take two people. There's no one people. Okay. I guess we'll just have to. Oh, there we go. We'll just try to do service enumeration. I definitely want to try to use all the hackers that I possibly can throughout the game. So, just maximizing your resources, right? So, let's see. Exfil data harms their PNL. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, naturally, exfiltrated data would hurt it because you've essentially stole the data off of the device for potential, ransomware or data leakage or whatever. But why wouldn't it? Um, I don't know. It's weird. Uh, Makes it easier to do social engineering. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay. So sorry, in the chat here, just kind of having a for those who are in the YouTube stream here, exfil data harms their PNL. So in this game, ThreatGen Red versus Blue, and casually, Joseph, do you play a lot? Or are you part of the developers or something like that? Just out of curiosity, I don't think I've been introduced to you yet. But the blue team has a profit and loss. So if we cause enough damage to the blue team and their P&L stays down long enough, we can actually essentially win the game because of that. So, oh, you're one of my dudes. Okay, sorry, dude. I didn't make the connection, man. What's going on, buddy? All right, so we have you know explored weak passwords. So you know what? I think I'm going to password attack that thing. Let's see what that does. See, hopefully they have a did. Oh, so my harvest credentials did actually fail. Interesting. So Clint, here's another one for you. Tech support time. When I was playing blue team earlier, every case or every time I tried to do forensics on the blue team, it failed every time. I don't know why. Um, I've seen it fail a couple times before, but every single time I played, yeah, with me and Joseph, the casually Joseph that works for me, we were playing earlier. Every time I was playing earlier today, every time I try to do gather forensics, it would never ever work. So, all right, so we'll turn this way. Close this door over here. Got the International Tech Support Hour. I missed it. What was the issue? So Clint, when every time I try to do um, do forensics on as a blue teamer, once I went to IR, it would fail every single time. I've had it where it would fail before from time to time, but it was every single time I did it. It was really weird. It's like the game is a little buggy. I don't know. Persistence is a wonder. Yes, Joseph, it is, my man. It is very, very, very wonderful. All right, so that succeeded. Numeration succeeded. Yeah, it was literally that as soon as Joseph popped I think it was either my sim or no, he actually popped my pop server. Um, so I let him sit there for a couple of rounds before activating IR. I was doing a couple other tasks too that I wanted to get cleaned up before I invoked IR, but once I got over there, it just wouldn't let me do forensics at all. It would just go through and just be like, yeah, it failed. So it was kind of a bummer, but whatever. But anyway, um, all right. So we have. I don't need to do a password attack on this one, right? Because I've got service enumeration. So why do I need to do password attack? Mm, let's try to do a host scan on that. This is weird that I'm not getting as far as I did last time already. So Matt's doing a pretty decent job, or I'm really sucking at this side of the game, or a combination of the both. So we did see, or this one had heap overflow, stat and XSS. You know what? I am going to do XSS, and before my guy Joseph beats me to a pummel, where is persistence? Oh, persistence is there. I'm going to do SQL injection. Intern. Let's see. Let's see. I wonder how Matt is doing. Oh, I'm so tempted. Looking at, so we're part of the Discord, and I pinged Gerald over there, and then Simply Cyrus said we're doing the playing this game here, and Gerald said, "Love it. Get that red. Taste the darkness." It's almost like Skittles. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now we're starting to see a couple things. Very nice. Very, very nice. Now we're getting some traction. I think that's what I was missing when I was here, or was it here? Host scan. And this, I always forget these question marks here, right? So you can search for undiscovered assets to the network. And I always miss this one up because I always think the host scan is scanning that particular host that I'm doing and not, scanning the network like some sort of network probe or something, right? So what do I still have? So I have those two researches going on. Very good. So we'll just go through and one by one, we'll just scan that. I do need to start getting some additional resources. Try to get some more hackers here once this thing kind of ends up here. Um, Gonna see how this goes. So right off the bat, 142.33, 142, access completed, SQL search result, pivoted, removed. So I lost. Yep, I lost that guy. So he found me. He found me. He found me. Mm, so yeah, we'll do that. Let's do another host scan. So there's something else. I can't really research anything else, right? Because of that. So you know what? Crap. Just I think I'm going to do the social media campaign here in the next go round. See what we can do in turn. Because now I'm essentially kicked out of the network. He's already found me on Rick Miletto's 36 workstation, right? So that is Exorcist. The Facebook campaign. Roger that. We are not that detailed with the four. Oh, that's good to know. Because I've seen some networks. We actually have some networks without doing too much odinessing about some of the stuff, but we do have a gateway that's using that 199 in our infrastructure right now. So I would have been like, oh, I wonder if that's a gateway for these guys. All right, so social media. Was there not a specific type? Just social media? Guess not. Okay. So if we have that, we have that. You know what? We'll just go ahead and recruit some more bad people. So since we don't know those are randomly assigned. Clint, since you're here, the third octave, those are true to be to a certain subnet, right? If you're still here. Because these are all 142s. This is 117. Will this tell me? 1092. And I can't even see that. I think he replaced that workstation. All right, so social media campaign is still going. This is still going. So okay, we'll just end the turn. We'll rapid fire hit them. All right, so this one is 196. All right, so if that's 117, I'm going to assume this is in here. These are on 142. So this is probably another VLAN or something to that effect. All right. And I still really can't do anything. Dadgummit. All right, so just so we're those who are maybe on LinkedIn or whatever, the first through the third octave are randomly assigned but conform to zones, meaning the assets in the same zone do share the same class A, B, just as in real life. So we could fairly surmise that everything with like in this particular scenario, 10.0.142, all these devices are essentially in the same network or VLAN or network segmentation. Um, so the main firewall was pulling 10.0.117, so that's why I've got this one here. We'll do this and this and this. This one, 10.0.92, 10.0.92. So I think these are remote users. So that kind of helps me paint a picture of what may be potentially going on. All right. So we'll go ahead and end our turn. We do have the attack campaign going on. Hopefully this will give us some, bear us some fruit. Clint, thanks for sticking around. Really appreciate it. Sorry, I'm pestering you with the different stuff today. All right, so this is succeeded. This is succeeded. Oh, so we did get more. Yay! I got more hackers. All right. Um. Yeah, Clint, no worries, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I guess we'll just do another host scan. This is. Um, I guess until we actually pop somebody from social media. You know what? Directory traversal will be good. I can't tell you how many times I've been on a pen test and actually able to escape the web page and pretty much get myself an RCE, remote code execution, because I was able to drop into a command shell. So, as much as I hate to leave one guy around, but whatever. You can't click on. I can't click on any of it. Even though you couldn't when you couldn't really do anything. Those who are watching in team replay world, you can't really do anything, when it's not your turn, but you can at least see normally the menu. So we've uncovered a bug, but this is good to find out before the big tournament happens in about a month now, I think. So, um, oh, so I can only upgrade my rig there. That's a research. Hmm. What to do? What to do? What to do? I don't have enough team people for that. I can't do anything there. I have literally no access. As much as I wanted, I'm gonna have to do the physical recon. I don't think I'm gonna go up in a big flame of balling shit in a minute. I feel it. I don't have anything for post exploitation attacks. Physical recon takes 2. Can you hear Loki snoring in the background? Yeah, that he's literally right down here. For those who don't know, we got 2 English bulldogs, and one of them is snoring his behind off. And he's only about 10 months old now. And he snores like the freaking banshees. I mean, he's crazy with his snoring. That dog is a trip, though. So yeah, this is kind of a nerve wracking. 18N. I've really got nothing. The host scans ain't really coming back with anything. As much as I hate to say it, we're gonna have to do some physical recon. I wanted this thing to be 100% remote, but what is prepare COVID covert? Make a no. Hmm. You know what? No. We'll do that in turn. This is about where you poke at me, wondering where I was in here at work. Prepared covert comes from persistence. It's basically allows for silent back to. Oh, very nice. Very nice. My guy Joseph schooling the boss man on the red side. He's been playing this game a lot on the red side where I typically live in the blue. I want to pick up. I want to peek over there to Matt's side and hear what he's got to say, but that would be cheating. So it's definitely, uh, it's definitely nerve wracking. And just, it was the same thing when I was playing you, right? Because I was sitting there working and fortifying and doing all the things and getting ready for 2FA and all that stuff, and I'm like, man, I'm getting very far along, and I'm not seeing them anywhere in my network. All right, so where are we? All right, host scan, yeah, it doesn't show anything. Prepare covert. What do I do now? What do I do now? Mm, 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 mm. Shit, I guess I'll do another host scan. Jeez, I only have one hacker left. Social media campaign is not really doing anything. I really thought I'd been able to get somewhere with some of this already. Joseph, yeah, notice 4 or 5 because you started hitting the PLCs. Um, and started making a ton of noise in that area. But do I? All right, support scan that. I can't do. So see what that comes back with. It's definitely a third octave that's different than these other ones, right? So, oh no, this is X 167, 160. So this is down here. I do need to think I will pick a framework, kind of like what Jerry was doing with Simply Cyber. That way I can learn this a little bit better. Yeah. All right. So let's see if I can pick back into this one. If I can service enumerate at least this network device, I maybe I'll get a foothold back into the network and start doing this. It's weird. That's 167. So these are definitely not remote devices because there wouldn't be a remote device with a network switch in this game. Most of the remote devices are just end user laptops. So this is going to be one of the other departments. I guess I should have researched the skill while I was at it, but covert attack ready. Huh, okay. While I'm waiting on this, I need to pop into one of our cases. Yeah, we still haven't got an answer on that from the threat actors on that guy. Uh-oh. DMZ. Nice. All right, let's see. Can we password attack that? Let's see what happens. Gosh, it's so frustrating. I will say that there has to, the past couple times I played the red team or played as a red team, just trying to get an understanding of how the game worked. The game is advanced. There's more options in the red team. Definitely more options in the blue team. We didn't like in the firewalls and the network switches. We didn't have the option to start doing logs and stuff like that. So um, I'm definitely seeing some other stuff with the red team as well. So I do think I'm going to end the spearfishing or the social media campaign because it's just I'm not getting anything with it. So I will think I'll fire up a different campaign, see if we can't get some traction on this thing. And I really don't want to do any other unless it's electronic social engineering, right? Where I'm advancing that one. Where are we? Why isn't that one going? I don't understand. Oh, it's because now you're my freaking turn. That's why. So that failed. Hooray. All right, let's end that. Let's get the physicals social engineering score going up. I do think get that up one or two more rounds. I think I may have wanted to go buck wild and get more hackers first while simultaneously increasing the electronic social engineering. Try to max that out before I launched um, a spearfishing campaign or something of that nature. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, so that is oh so those are temporary. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Not sure what those temporary resources are, but we will find out in due time. Right, so that's still can I double up on that while it's electronic? No, I can't. Okay. Let's see. Social engineering. We have four. Let's fire that up. Let's see what kind of mayhem I can cause with this thing. So we're gonna go ahead and do an email phishing campaign and see what happens. Oh, so frustrating, ladies and gentlemen. So frustrating if you're watching. I can see some of these devices, but because I lost access to this bad boy here, I'm no longer able to do anything, which is... And I'm not hurting his P&L because I'm not able to get anywhere, right? So it'd be cool if you could put some malware on the pivot points to make 1/4 of a resource. So you had like 4, you could do a little zombie to make things work. Gotcha. Yeah, I just got to get... Roger that. That actually makes sense. But I definitely got to get in here first before I can even do that. But yeah, I think I see the path that you're talking. Um, mm, 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 mm. A lot of this stuff, search for HMIS, sniff network traffic, install, activate ransomware. That's interesting that install and activate are 2 different tasks. Real world scenarios, once you deploy ransomware, there's no just install it and freaking activate it. It's freaking, it drops the README files and encrypts data. So seeing that as 2 separate tasks really is like, what the fuck? All right. So we got that. Let's maximize that out a little bit more, and that kind of does it. Yeah, Clint Joseph, my guy there, he's a smart fellow, man. He gets a lot of this stuff. Um, Couple years he may be running this bitch for all I know. All right, so email phishing is underway. I guess host scan again, because until something starts popping back, I could I could try a password attack on this one again, but that thing's already failed twice. Um, so it definitely doesn't have the default credentials enabled, or that's another bug in the system. I don't know. Matt may have maybe gotten to that point to do his asset inventory and increased his security posture in that matter. We'll have to see once the game is done, and I'll definitely go back to his stream as well and kind of figure out what he was doing. It was definitely interesting. It is very weird that I'm just not picking up on much. The campaigns really aren't picking up on much. Hmm. And it may just be one of those things of the Hunger Games where the odds are not in my favor. But it does seem like the game is working a little quirky today. Yeah, so incorrect access. Gotcha. Yay, it's my turn. I hear you. Yeah, sorry, Clint. Me and Matt are, I think I told you earlier, but we are going to work on trying to get an official tournament done. But we're kind of trying to figure this thing out, right? So I guess let me try to password attack the firewall again. See what happens. And I think the DMZ, yeah, I can password attack that too. So I'll try that one more time. The password attack fails on the main firewall and the DMZ, and I'm not getting anywhere on my second attack campaign. I I may have to pivot and go on site. Yep, password attack failed. All right, I think this is going to be. So we're going to do this as much as I don't want to. We'll put in for physical recon. Plant rogue device, install rogue device while on site, which gives you. Gotcha. I guess I should have scanned the host again just for giggles, because at least that one guy will be doing something instead of this thumb up his ass. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, it's incredible. We got 7 people watching. Thanks everybody for tuning in. If you don't know what we're playing, we are playing ThreatGen's Red versus Blue, which is um, a simulation of uh, defender and threat actor trying to do a tabletop exercise to, try to learn more about things. And oh, ho, ho, very nice. We are in something. All right, first. I guess let's just host because I've only got one guy. So let's just quickly scan. Let's see what kind of landscape we've got. And just when I was getting ready to get rid of or give up on the email phishing. Harvest credentials. Physical recon is done. Cool. So that's done. We got 3 folks back. Is hosting. All right, so scan host is done. I didn't get anything back. Interesting. So I guess harvest credentials, install destructive malware. Right? Yes. Intern. Because I guarantee you, we definitely want to install some malware because freaking, I bet you we haven't even freaking dented his P&L. But I've got to get Yeah, more destructive malware, lower PNL, exactly. Um, the problem that I'm currently having is trying to pivot out of this guy, which I'm hopefully be able to get there in a minute. All right, we're still in here. Did the malware take? No, everything is failing. Why? Why does everything fail? Da, 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 da. I guess try that again. You know what? That failed. Hold on. Let's, since we're in the network, let's see if we can do scan these two, port scan these two hosts, see if we can get service enumeration on this Windows computer, and see if I'm able to at least laterally move in this network real quick and try to get somewhere. And we'll go ahead and stop the email phishing because I mean we got one, but it's not giving us much traction. So dress rehearsal, interesting. Interesting. Wish I had a lot to comment about this one. It's really okay, cool. So we were able to get into there. Let's try to service enumerate this and let's do a port scan here. All right, so when cyber is failing, pump the electronic social engineering and try more social. Yeah, I mean, I've got electronic social engineering almost maxed out. I mean, I could pump it one more. Pump it. Now I'm gonna have that Black Eyed Peas song stuck in my head. Um, or go on site, or start with the P&L. See, I don't understand how to start with the P&L until I at least get start getting footholds like I'm doing now. I mean, granted, I've got this one, which I'm trying to install is malware on, but all right, so those all worked. Let me try to service enumerate this. That's just a password attack, I guess I'll try to do destructive malware on this one again. That's the golden triangle rule. You can only ground guard two sides effectively. So, Joe, are you talking about cyber, physical, and um, what? But pretty much online, physical, and email, maybe as a third one. Cyber, physical, social. Okay, yeah. Clint, I call shenanigans. But I'm starting to get a foothold. I'm starting to pick it up. What should I do? You know what? I'm gonna go password attack here, and do another onus scan. Um, see what, because those all take one turn. I mean, at least we found 2 firewalls. We got. All right, so 117.1.996. That's weird. Why? 7. That's all 142. Okay. Host scan, password attack failed. Okay. All right, we'll do that. Oh, you know what? Find public vulnerabilities. I forgot about this, and then fuzzing. Let's go ahead and prepare for when we need to go on site to create some malicious USBs, I guess. I do think to win this one, I'm going to have to go on site. Jesus, dog. All right, pound public vulnerabilities. Very nice. So that would be command injection. Okay. So we found one vulnerability here. This one has one. But to attack it, I need 5. Okay. Okay, so I can attack that, and I can attack. Okay. Now I'm picking up what's putting down. Okay. Yeah, so the red team is always a little bit. LinkedIn user, you're welcome, buddy. Even though I'm not sure who you are. What in the world? Oh, my book bag fell over. Great. All right, so malicious USBs are created. Oh, so that's when it shows. Okay, very cool. Very cool. All right, so XSS 0-day. Interesting. Yeah, you seen that up on Picard? Yeah. It's very interesting to see. Oh, so we can actually. Okay, cool. So let's do that. Oh wait, what was that? Get back. Attack. Yeah, I don't want to do denial yet. I just want to manipulate. I want to get it. I don't want to knock it offline. So let's see if we can get in that way. Is there somebody else playing red versus blue on LinkedIn right now? Oh, I guess LinkedIn user was Victoria Kinnan. Okay, okay. Apparently, she was playing as well. It mentioned me and Matt. Okay. Clint, we got a little community going on red versus blue, man. That's gonna be great. If you're still there, tagging along with me. Oh, the attack failed. Son of a gun. All right, so we're going to try harvesting credentials again on Picard. See if we can take over. Oops. Try to see if we can take over the Enterprise. And this one's got credit. You know what? I'm gonna live dangerously a little bit. Let's attack this. Let's access control. If that doesn't work, I may just start trying to do denial. This late in the game, I've got to start affecting that P&L. I may be too late in the game to be doing anything crazy and being able to really take them over. What to do, what to do, what to do. Oh, I need to end my turn, don't I? Oops, I'm sorry. All right. How do I go? How do I go on site? Change locations. Go to the outer perimeter. Okay. Boom. I guess let's go, homies. I think this is the first time playing the red team that I've ever gone um, to the perimeter. So this is going to be a new one for me. But at least I got some malicious USBs I can drop. Might do. I know there was. Can I? That's right. I can't see the action tree. I think there was something in there about Wi-Fi, scanning for Wi-Fi access points. I did see something where I can drop a device in the network. Okay, so cool. I'm here. All right. Cool. Wi-Fi scan. Let's do that. Yeah, let's drop some malicious USBs. Corporate office or plant. I wonder, do I have to through social engineering? Huh. Interesting. So how many turns? I think I gotta wait for that to complete before I try really jumping locations, right? Otherwise it's gonna fail on me. So there was, oh, I got a moment here. Was there a create hackers install ransomware distributed mass? I could have sworn. Oh, plant rogue device. How do you? Okay, so we got to actually get physical device, not just at the perimeter, before I can do that. Okay. Get a box of donuts and some coffee. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is in Have I Been Pwned? 83,610 breached email accounts in January 2016. Esports website Battlefleet. Huh. All the way back 2016, we're starting to know about this unknown company, whatever. Cool. So successfully compromise and access. I got a pivot available. Wi-Fi scan is complete. Oh, look at this now. Now we're getting somewhere, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so I know this is PLC crap. I definitely want to try to harvest credentials. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. Um, I think to mess with the PLCs, we have to be further on site, I believe. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. How many? Yeah, so let's try to do that. Where is right, so there's another. I think once I do this, and I want to go over to the corporate office and drop a USB there, see what I can potentially do, and try to leverage some of the social engineering skills. Maybe? I don't know. Let's see. So we'll put this over. Let's look at the. Oh wow, got some. Nice. Go USB. Yep. PLCs. Yep. But that's only visibility. So yeah. Um. That's only visibility. These PLCs right here. Or I can only see those. I can't physically touch them yet. That's only because you have the historian. Get that SCADA server. This will give you access control. I didn't see the SCADA. I didn't see the SCADA. I have been kicked out. Oh no! All right, so the malicious USB drop failed. Oh, we got the SCADA PC. That's what he's talking about. So yeah, attack that. This is do destructive malware. Let's do a host scan. Let's create some noise. Let's try to do some destructive malware on this one as well too. And scan host just for that last one just to make them useful. So ladies and gentlemen, we're trying to get a further foothold. And I just noticed this one over here. All right, so while we're waiting, try to organize this 0.92 or yeah. Jiminy McChristmas. Look at all this sexiness that just came back to us. We got to get sorted out. So check my action. Destructive malware failed. Password attack on the SCADA PC failed. All right, so one thing I forgot about: find vulnerable vulnerabilities and do fuzzing every time we get new assets. We got to do that. Otherwise, I'm shooting blind in the dark. All right, so port scan. That's a network device. Well, I can't do it. I don't know, but let's start seeing what these other devices are. All right, so okay, we got a 92. We got a 92. Got another 92. Sorry, I normally don't get over paranoid, but when we start messing with this game here, I really like to have some of these things a little bit better organized. So I kind of see geographically what's going on. So that's going to be there. 167. 167. That's 167. Damn it, my pivot's been removed. You bastards. Okay. I guess let's go back to the perimeter. What all do I have in the... oh, can I still fuzz? That's going to fail too because I got kicked out of the perimeter, or because I got my pivot removed, so that's going to fail anyway. So it's not going to matter if I... Sometimes when you're playing this game, if you try to make a change, it's going to drop like what you're doing. So like if I had, in this particular situation, if I didn't have my pivot removed and I was still fuzzing and I went to the perimeter, that could have canceled that thing out. But for some reason that succeeded, even though I don't have a foothold into it? I don't know. That's weird. Okay, whatever. Change locations. Let's get to the corporate office. Through social engineering, I don't have but my electronic social engineering. Let's put that on point. Yeah, let's scan the Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's. I can't do that, can I? Malicious USB drop. I wonder how many malicious USBs I actually have. Ooh, I can clone RFID badges. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Let's see if we can get inside this bitch. Oh, do. All right, back to. That's 167. 167. All right, 167. All right, so that's all that crap. Hooray! I've been kicked out again. I'm a big fat loser. All right. Oh, fudge. You know, we have enough resources to pull an email and a spear phishing campaign. You know, at this point, heck yeah. Let's go balls deep. We're gonna go full Gangnam style on this guy. See if we can't get it back into this thing. Because it's starting to drive me nuts that I cannot stay in this thing long. Which I mean, good on Matt for being able to kick me out and keep me out, but I need to get some persistence in here. These things are kicking off, so my next couple rounds are just pretty much throwaway rounds, right? There's definitely some tactics that's got to be done, just like on the blue team on this thing. Um, so boom, that's going. Wow, that's actually still taking up all the resources. So, I wonder if I messed up here because it's not going to free up my resources or my hackers because they'll be on that phishing campaign. Mm. All right, so did that other one just fail? Yeah, it did. Yeah, because we've got this one going. All right. So, guess let's try this again. That's just to prep it, right? So we're going to prep some more USBs. We're going to try to just do a host scan real quick. Let's see. Some of this phishing campaigns will actually bear some fruit. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. Do. But yeah, let's see. Default credentials, traversal. So yeah, I mean, we've got what we've been successfully compromised an agent. Who do we get? All right, so we got Steph 57 again. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, if I remember right, this Steph 57 failed to get the malware installed a couple times. So instead of doing that, I think I'm going to go try to do some service enumeration into some of these switches or network devices and see what happens. Because these guys are in a different VLAN. This guy here, this Steph 57 is not going to be able to come over. All right, so we've got that firewall. Let's see what this other device is. And I still can't really do anything on some of this other stuff yet. Because he does have network segmentation turned on, right? So I guess we'll turn that off and ay. From a campaign to invite. All right. Mm. All right, so we're going to password attack those two. Let's see. All right. I'm not really sure. Yeah, just I totally agree. Trying to make credentials more likely to succeed, but every time I've tried to harvest those credentials, yes. So I got the firewall and I got the wireless. Very nice. quickly, let's cover our tracks, right? Let's see. Yeah, because we don't have access to step 57 anymore. That's been removed, right? So right now, the firewall and the DMZ wireless is all we have. Um, what weaknesses are on those other devices? Good question. So XSS and incorrect access control. So I could attack those under those. Um, I think I definitely need to hide my tracks first before I go any further. So we'll try that. Hmm. Jeez. All right. So I covered my tracks, hopefully. So I don't have any knowledge on that. I guess I will go ahead and attack this guy. Manipulation, and we'll attack that. So 0 day. So let's see. Now I think that's really the only thing that I can really do at this moment. Because see, this is why I lock these things into groups, right? So um, I can easily see. Okay, this is literally the section. So I think this DMZ, right, is 167. So yeah, this switch is part of this network. Um, so yeah. Okay, we'll see how well this works. Yeah, I do remember that, Joseph. Yeah, but I do think we have to get his P&L statements down far enough and stay down there long enough to do it. And I know for a fact what I'm doing so far is not affecting his P&L. You know, he's clearly seeing me getting in there, but he's not. Um, and see, I can't attack. Son of a bitch. That attack failed. All right, we'll try to get back into this one with incorrect access controls again. Manipulation. We'll add that. It's really funky because my attack vectors are really, really limited. Like I still can't do PLCs because I'm not on site. I have no X. Ooh, wait, I could try. All right, let's try those. Okay, what is outdated 0 day? Hmm, is that a skill? Uh, 0 days, outdated 0 day. Where would this be? Outdated 0 day, outdated 0 day. I don't know. All right, so we're gonna kick this turn back over to Matt. So yeah, we've really, Matt's over there. He's getting this thing. He's finding us. He's able to keep us at bay, but our threat or our lateral movement is really. Mm. All right, so we did find another firewall. No pivots available to this one. So we got kicked out of the DMZ firewall. It won't be long before we get out of the DMZ wireless device. So if we did do the cover the tracks on that, but they apparently found us. So oh, I don't think there's anything. Yeah, and because I'm in the wireless and not in the DMZ. Shit. I guess we could password attack that again. Yeah, exactly, Joseph. I'm not sure either, to be honest with you. Once they found it, the sim has gone off. So I do think I'm gonna have to go back on site and get that done. Exactly. Remember to fuzz. Always be fuzzing. The problem is at the moment, like I said, with the DMZ wireless, there's nothing I can really fuzz inside of here at the moment that I haven't already fuzzed. There's no real assets in this this VLAN that we've got right now, right? So it's interesting. It's such a pain in the butt. Mm. But I got to get to a point where I really do think I need to pivot. I need to go on site and quickly get over to corporate physical versus um, that because he's got the stuff in sight there. Oh well, oh wow, I got it. I got the firewall back. Okay, so see, this always happens. Like, ooh, Um, so we'll do the host scan. We'll do that one because it's really the only thing I can do. The password attacks are failing, so I'm not gonna waste my time on password attacks. Um, all right, Joseph, I will take that recommendation. We will do reverse engineering. Let's see what happens and kind of go from there. Um, where the reverse engineering is going to be interesting because if I don't have, again, access into the network by the time that thing comes up, then I won't have, the ability to exploit it. But if the game will store that reverse engineering outcome, if once I get access again, then that could be available, right? Oh, got another device here. This port scan, this biatch. Oh, we got several new devices in here. We are slowly making some traction, ladies and gentlemen, slowly. So, but I do think unless I can come up with a Hail Mary here soon. Um, it's definitely going to be interesting because I'm not going to be able to really put enough of a hit on him for him to really know that we're there or affect his P&L, right? So, hmm, I don't know. We may have covered our tracks with these two devices. I thought we originally lost our track, but as quick as he was getting us out of some of these other devices, we have not been kicked out yet. All right, so we're still doing reverse engineering. We're going to try to expand our footprint into these services. Um, we're trying. We're trying. I'm trying to get there. But again, these two devices right here, I think we were able to fly under the radar and get that done or get a foothold without him knowing we're there. All right, so reverse engineering, bug finder, very cool, very very cool. Um, I don't know really what it's going to do. I guess I could password attack and password attack. Unfortunately, I'm going to start making some freaking noise. But let's see what happens. Because I've got to be able to spread my mayhem, if you will, right? So, mm, not really sure what to do. Hopefully, hmm, trying to figure out what my next strategy would be, right? So, no, I really don't know. I guess it really is going to depend, like what comes back from our port scan, our password attacks on these two devices, right? So, um, get the switch. The only switch I've seen is the Jupiter DNS. I haven't attacked that yet, or the password. I could try to do that next. See if he has not actually changed the passwords on this thing. So that's worth a shot. So we'll see. Hmm. But I did see that I did take his PLC offline somehow. I'm not sure how, or I've affected this thing. So let's see. So this is a Linux device. All right, so port scan, service enumeration. Let's go ahead. I guess we'll go ahead and do the password. But with this PLC offline, though, we are going to finally be able to attack his P&L because that's actually affecting him right now. So, okay. So we have a Windows device. Did the service enumeration fail? Nope, that succeeded. Oh, so that was that bad boy there. This is, let's see, we'll password attack that bitch. Service, service. Oh, I got the Jupiter DNZ. Very nice. So, oh. We need to get rid of that. I need to cover my tracks because he hasn't done those. So, there we go. In track or intern. So there we go. So we got the PLC that's being impacted, which is nice. We got the DMZ that has popped, the DMZ wireless, the Jupiter DNS. So this is turning into literally a death by 1,000 cuts. Hopefully to Matt Lee, right? We're slowly chiseling away. If you if you ever see like an ice sculpture, that's with a chisel and you going through that, um, we're definitely slowly but surely doing that. So okay, he's got his PNL back up, or PLC back up and running. So he's definitely caught that. Now he still hasn't caught these two. I think that we're putting this, we're hiding our tracks in enough time, right? So let's password attack that. That service enumeration must have failed. So that password attack failed. Um, you know what? Before I go any further, my boy Joseph is probably screaming at me. Pine vulnerabilities. Do some McFuzzing. And just for good measure, evade network detection. Right? There we go. Let's see what's out there. Let's see what we can fuzz. Let's see. Jeez, we literally only got 10 turns. And if he can outstand me, he will win. But we got to be able to make a big solid punch to him quickly. And I don't know how to best do that yet. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I only need 5. But I don't think we've caused enough damage to do that yet. Right? Okay. What's currently being worked on right now? That succeeded. The password attack of So okay, password attacks are just at this point against Matt right now are just going to be um yeah, I mean, when I look at the history, the password attacks are definitely not working. So I think he's definitely, secured those to a point where those are not going to work. So I've got to get I thought I did. Oh, so we're still doing fuzzing. Okay. Then evade network detection failed. Fantastic. Um, okay. I've got, you know what? Let's do that. I want to get my hand in there. Damn it. Did I do password attack there? Password attack on that. On DMZ. All right, I don't think I've done a pat. This is going to more likely fail into a big flaming pile of crap, but we're going to try it anyway. It's a long shot. I want to affect his skate as much as I can. So let's see what happens. We'll kind of go from there. Hopefully this will be beneficial. I doubt it, but we'll see. All right, so we'll see. Oh, goodness. All right, so we got the PCS firewall. We got, let's see. Did I could have sworn we did service enumeration on the Linux device. Let's see. Okay. So fuzzing is done. Nothing really standing out here. Oh, we do have SQL injection. So let's attack SQL injection. Can we do, there we go, denial. Let's start hammering his PLC. Can we bring that bitch offline? So we'll go after that. That's SQL injection as well. Directory traversal, which we know. So let's see. Yeah, I think that's what I got to do is I got to try to hit some of these devices and try to get some denial going. Let's see. So cyber kill chain is official. You're now a hacker. Yeah, I'm a hack. I'm a hacker. And complete your first successful attack. Yeah. Verify exploits are a bit better now. Yes, I got it, guys. I got it, ladies and gentlemen. This that thing is down. Remote 0 day. Okay, so this one's SQL ejected as well. Attack it. Denial. Boom. That is as well. So I will attack this thing on the next round. And that's literally my tactic right now. I've got to affect his P&L. You know, he's actually, oh, I just noticed he found my Jupiter DMZs. He still hasn't found these two. So I do think it was it was put in, or the evasion was, or the network detection, or the cover up my tracks either happened before he got some sort of sim put in, or he didn't notice them. One of the two. I don't know. But thankfully, we've had these two. We definitely got this guy offline. I wish I could do these things from a remote, but these PLCs, are human interface, or HMI, human management interface, or something like that. But the big touch screen, you see on front of machines and stuff like that. That's pretty much what these freaking things are. Um, so yeah, we got this. So okay, yeah, we just to recap, we're gonna attack because I'm all over the place. I'm getting excited. So we're gonna try to bring this down. Then we'll try to bring down the SCADA PCS if we can. Um, then that's gonna be a denial. That's going to work, ladies and gentlemen. I think. Can I? Yeah, I don't have enough because that takes three. Okay, intern. And let's see. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that we bring more devices down and really affect him. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Over here biting my nails, trying to see if this is gonna work. So um, we'll see. Mm, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. So let's see. Uh, so I'm seeing some stuff here on LinkedIn and stuff like that where people are commenting to Matt's, but me and Matt are definitely connected, and I always give him a hard time being over there at PAX 8 and stuff like that. Like I said, if you ever meet him, then you have to ask him about the stories that I give him a trash on, right? So, um, but to be honest, I don't, and be fair, I don't want to look at those things because I don't want to, to be the quote unquote cheating or whatever. Um, so start. Yes, I've got two of them. He's got to be getting that P&L hit. All right, attack this guy. Boom, denial. Boom. And then turn. So we've got two devices down. We've got to be impacting that P&L. You would think, at least the DMZ to some degree, right? You definitely got. I'm trying to hit the SCADA. Um, so let's see. 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 Uh, so where am I going to go after this? I mean, I guess I'm going to go after this bad boy now, right? That's really the only thing I've got left to try to do. Um, so we do that. Denial. Boom. Uh, all right. Boom. There we go. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So I feel like we're close to taking Matt down. I don't know how well this is going to work, but let's see. So, detection denied. Nice, nice move, taking out the ability to detect your attacks. Then again, they wouldn't notice your. Oh, we lost the DMZ. We lost the firewall DMZ. Okay, okay. Heap overflow. Um, I guess we'll just try to do the denial of that DMZ. It's really the only thing I got. Right. Intern. Let's see. Let's see. So, oh wait, this one came back. There we go. He actually brought that one back up. I got to get that one back offline. So, all right. So if we still have the wireless, well, hopefully DMZ database goes offline. Then we're gonna go back over to the control PC. We've got to be hitting his PLC or his PNL. We gotta be. All right. So that failed. Okay, no worries. That's fine. But why can't I? Why can't I attack this? because I can't. So I got to password attack that again, don't I? Okay. So, okay. Sorry. So yeah, we're trying to figure this one out. Trying to figure it out. Let's see. So yeah, I've got to get another foothold somewhere else. Um. hmm Yeah, exactly, Joseph. I think that is, and that's really what I'm doing right now, right? I'm trying to, um, is a, trying to, hopefully keep these things offline to affect his P&L. This bad boy, SCADA, and this IDS system that he's got here, right? Um, yes, I got the firewall again. Thank you. Thank you. Attack you. Denial. Send. We're going to. Mm, gosh, we're so close. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. And then we're gonna go back for this. What is so heap overflow? Okay. So I'm gonna hit that. I'm gonna hit the control PCS, and then I'm gonna hit the server firewall. I'm gonna deny these things, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm gonna put like a 1-2 punch, and we're gonna go. So come on, Matt. Come on, Matt. What are you doing? What are you gonna do? What you gonna do? What are you gonna do, Matt? All right, attack, SQL injection, denial, boom, intern. Let's see what happens. Oh, he's got the SCADA PCS back up again too. Shit. Uh, ay, 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 ay. Let's see. We got literally 2 rounds left. 2 rounds left. Boom, I've got that done. Let's attack this. Let's do denial. Let's send it. And let's send it. Oh, no. Oh, he got it. He got it. He got it. He got it. Wow. This was close, y'all. This was close. Hmm. This is good. This is good. Okay. All right. So yeah, I mean, he essentially to go through this one, total issues, down breaches, 16. He detected all 16 of them. He resolved 11 of the 16. His average detection time was 4 turns. Response time was 2 turns. But yeah, I was definitely close on it. But his threat intel is what won it, right? So you know, much love to Matt Lee, and being able to go through it and be able to win this one out. So I'll definitely be challenging him again as we going to. try to get a win under the belt under the red team. And with that, thank you for all for sticking around, and we will see y'all next time.
There once was a kid whose passwords laid across all sites. They were the same, a criminal, then found their fame by taking that data to go.
Soon may a criminal come to steal your pictures and data and run. One day when the crime is done, they'll steal your account and go.